Hey you guys, it's Rachel, Ready to Lose 77. I'm going to start the video by saying good morning or good afternoon. I am learning that with the more people that I communicate with through the phone, the huge difference in our times. And I just think that's really awesome to have met people that I would have never laid eyes on, never heard of, never have been blessed to have them in my life if it wasn't for this community. This video is kind of a letting y'all know my goals, letting y'all know where I'm at mentally, and just kind of a BS video because I want to make my Wednesday weigh-in videos about my numbers. That way, if you choose to want to hear anything else, it's always your option to watch it or not. I want to say first of all that this whole YouTube, me vlogging and all that, whenever I started it, it was just for me to have accountability, for me to be able to look back at these videos like I had seen the people that I watched before, and I would always think, oh man, they can go back and look and see where they were mentally at certain, like yesterday, for instance, Casey Quinn said that when she goes back and looks at her first videos, she used to say, oh my God, sorry, accountability partner, let me silence it. She said that she hated working out. That was what she said in the very beginning of her videos. I'm talking about the very first one she ever made. And now she says she doesn't see how in the world she could have ever felt that way. Like, she never thought at that point in time that she would ever be the type of person that if they went a day without exercise was miserable. And now she can't imagine being the person that would hate to exercise. So this is something that you do for yourself. This vlogging, it gives you the opportunity to meet wonderful people and to have accountability partners. I have them of all different varieties. I need people that will be strict with me, that will remind me, hey, have you drank any water today? They're not afraid if it hurts my feelings or if it's a bad day or not. They will say what needs to be said. Hey, add some veggies to that picture of food you just sent me. I just love that. You know, I need that personality, as well as I need that person that is just so kind that, you know, they encourage me, and when I feel down, they'll send me that little video that just really just perks me up and makes me, you know, want to just achieve more. And then I have, people that will just be there for every aspect of my life, whether it's, oh my God, you know, I dropped something and broke it. I'm having a bad day. You know, they don't care. They'll hear anything that I have to share with them. You know, it's about everything, you know, and all of my accountability partners are that way, so I'm not taking anything from anybody, but you know, you can meet those on here, as well as track where you are mentally, what you feel like physically. You learn from others. So this YouTube community is for you. It's for everybody. It doesn't matter whether you lose 100 pounds right up off the bat or it takes you 2 years to lose 100 pounds. It does not matter. This is your community. And I personally, you know, just care about every step of your journey. And there's many people that do. And then if you are a person that doesn't want to hear every aspect of somebody's life, then, you know, it's our option to watch that person or not. And then there's people on here that are just go getters, and they drop that weight like there's no tomorrow, and they have something to teach us. So we have to learn from them, as well as you know, understand that everybody's journey is super different. I have been a super duper slow loser. It's been crazy, but I have absolutely no doubt in my mind that I will achieve this. Another thing is that I spoke to my doctor about why I received slight rules. I received rules like no drinking 30 minutes before a meal, no drinking during my meal, and the after, blah blah blah. Y'all know the rules. I received that when I received a few other like food type rules, you know. But my doctor never really slang a bunch of hardcore rules towards me. And I asked him, I said, you know what? I gave him a list of rules that I'd heard other people say. And I've heard these rules through this whole, you know, before I learned it and after I learned it from watching YouTube, and also learned that every doctor is super different. My doctor says, I asked him, I said, you know, one of the things that stand out to me is the Coke rule. Why do you not put a cap on caffeinated drinks? But he did right after I had the surgery. I had to sit them out and let them flatten and sip it. And now there's really not a cap on that, and I'll explain that. And he said, because and every doctor's different, y'all. This is my doctor, my journey. Doesn't make anybody right or wrong. But he said that I would have to shake that Coke up, squirt it, stick it down my throat, and let it explode into my band in order to poof my band out. I'm not supposed to be drinking with my food, period. So that extra carbonation is not going to cause it to swell up, explode, and just, go insane. I'm not a gulper anyways. Unless I'm dying of a heat stroke, I'm not gulping anything. But, and I thought about it, and I listened to him tell me some other things, and he said another thing, and I'm just looking at him. I'm just intensely listening to everything he's saying. And he goes, and as far as the other rules that I had laid down in front of him, he said, those are general weight loss rules, period. The low carbohydrate diets, the portion control, the only thing that he says that the lap band does for you is helps to control portions. Everything else is just what you have to follow to lose weight in general. And then it just like a light bulb went off. I could feel my face expression change, I already knew that to an extent, but to have my doctor sit there and say, hey, there's no freaking secret to it. You have to watch portions. You have to work out. You have to lower carbohydrate and sugar intake. You have to make water your main beverage. Get that amount of water in before you have anything else. And it really, really, really sunk in for me. This last week I have done really, really good with eating. I've done really good with water intake. Surprisingly, that's like my evil devil phobia. I've done really good with my vitamins. Y'all know I introduced y'all to my little notebook. I also went and got me some colored pens because I want to start tracking things in color. That way it's just a little bit more, certain things pop out to me more when I'm talking to y'all. But anyways, for me, that just really hit home that, this, in the beginning, I would use that whole, I'm looking for a picture for y'all. I used that whole lap band journey, the lap band, it's not doing this, it's not doing that. I've spent a week, I'm just going to use the word week, okay? I spent a week following general weight loss rules, and I have spent a week following lap band rules. And I say lap band rules because they're drinking while you're eating. There's certain things in there that, we have to follow. And I'm going to tell you what, they work the same for me. They absolutely work the same for me. If I'm eating healthy, protein-enriched foods and drinking lots of water and working out, you're just not as hungry, period. Whether you're following the lap band version of this journey or you're following just a regular weight loss journey. If you do those things, I worked out this morning, for instance. Here is see if y'all can see this, 35 minutes, 4,815 strides, and that's 565.6 calories. That is on the elliptical machine. Take in mind, I'm a lot bigger than some of you, so y'all ain't gonna burn 565 calories in 35 minutes. But because I did that, I have like no appetite right now, none. It's 10:34 here in Louisiana. Normally I would be hungry right now. I'd have the thought process of wanting to eat, whether it's not going to be the same hunger I have at nighttime. But I'm just saying that if you're following those rules, you're going to have appetite suppression, period. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing for me to get that through my head. I'm not saying that for anybody. That's not sarcastic. It is amazing for me to round that up and say this is about weight loss. This is my journey, and this is why I've also chose to put off getting fills, because I want to incorporate this in. I want to treat my band right for a while. I want to not rely on it heavily. I want to be strong right here, and then I want to then incorporate what this band has for me. Should have done this before. Probably would have never got the band if I'd have done it before. But I don't regret getting it because it's gotten me where I am right now mentally. I don't know that there's a whole lot more. I always talk a lot. I'm almost at 10 minutes just rambling. But I guess I'm just saying to y'all, really, really take the time out to For me, tracking is so hugely important. For me, relationships are important when you're going through this. I have 3 lap band people that keep me highly accountable, and I have 2 that are just regular weight loss people, and they keep me highly accountable. I encourage that if you need someone, I can never have too many partners myself. I just think that everybody has something to offer somebody else, you know. Anyways, that's all the rambling I'm going to do, you guys. I will come to y'all Wednesday with a weigh-in. Could be good, could be average. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But y'all have a blessed week, and just remember to keep your head up. Celebrate the good times, but go ahead and celebrate those times that aren't so easy too, because they're going to be, if you stop and think about it, they're going to teach you something. So when you get to another good time, you'll be able to sail on through that a lot more and appreciate every step of your journey. So just celebrate every moment that you're in, whether you're in a stall or whether you're in a huge weight loss. Because if you take time to learn about why you're where you're at, then you're going to excel further and further, and you're going to have more to teach somebody else one day. So y'all have a blessed week, and I'll talk to y'all later.